And unfortunately, us as Muslims, we don't own no big media channels. So the whole thing is, the only way we can speak to you is by coming down ourselves and recording it ourselves and putting it on YouTube. Because unfortunately, whenever the Muslims, something happens, a bomb goes off, there's a war, there's an explosion, hold on, I haven't finished. I haven't finished.
Al Jazeera?
Mr. Christian, I haven't finished, I'm speaking.
Al Jazeera, the Muslim channel.
Carry on.
Mr. Christian, can I finish, please?
You can finish.
I promise. My name's Jason, by the way. What's your name?
Roger.
Roger, I
But
promise.
there are Muslim channels. Al Jazeera is
Okay,
Muslim,
is
right?
Al Jazeera in England?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't own Al Jazeera. I'm not talking about, I'm talking the average Muslim I know who's working that. Roger, are you listening? You interrupt nothing.
Arabic channel.
Okay, Roger. Is it Roger?
Christian Arabic.
Please, brother.
Do you know who actually...
Calm down. Calm.
It's Qatar.
If you can't control the Holy Spirit, get a leash for it.
The state of Qatar
Okay,
is ruled by...
calm down. Calm down. You're supposed to have God in you, which is part. You're supposed to have the Holy Spirit in you,
He's asking, like, who
which is
owns
part
the
of
Al
God.
Jazeera?
Control yourself. Manners. Manners, please, manners. I'm speaking to a Christian, have some manners. Okay, so I'm saying to you, Roger, I was making a point, you came along, yes?
Yeah.
I want to answer a question. Can I just clarify the point I was trying to make?
Clarify the point.
And I promise I'll give you all the time and I won't interrupt you, yes? Yes, and we can have a dialogue, yes?
Carry on.
So the point I was trying to make is that 9/11 happened. 7/7 happened, and it's been about 15, 16 years that you've been seeing Muslims on your TV every day and Muslims in your paper every day. And all it's been is negative images. Now, I'm saying that the media is slowly brainwashing you. Why do I say that? One, I'm a convert to Islam, so I've lived on both sides of the fence. Two, if someone is trying to teach you about Islam, or Muslims, even if they're your enemy. In 15 years, there's some basic things that you should know about Islam, just like that. So like I'm saying, 9/11 happened, 7/7 happened, and 15 years, every single day, there's something about Muslims on the news or in the metro or in the papers. But if I ask you, vast array, we have all different colors, all different races, all people from all different walks of life. If I ask you a simple question, what does the word Muslim mean? It will go silent.
But surely, if you ask people
Hold on,
what does Hindu mean and what does Sikh mean, they won't know either.
Can I finish? Did you hear what I said to this gentleman?
I was making a reasonable...
Sir, it's amazing. Are you an atheist, sir, by the way?
No.
Christian?
I'm
Agnostic?
agnostic come Jewish. Yeah, sort of part.
Agnostic Jewish. A Jew that's not sure if God exists. Okay.
Physicist, right?
Sir, I think you should...
Jew is a nationality and also a religious affiliation, so he might be a Jew.
Okay,
you know, as
sir,
a national.
he's an agnostic Jew. A Jew that's not sure if God exists. Don't tell that to the Orthodox Jews. But anyway, sir, after Roger, yes, because I believe in equal opportunities, I will deal with you. Just let me clarify my first point and then I will give you all the time in the world, yes?
All right.
Okay. Take 3. So as I was saying, that we have many different people here, many different colours, many different walks of life, rich, poor, medium, working class, middle class, so forth. And it's been 15 years since 9/11, and you've been shown negative images of Muslims every day in your news and in your paper. Now, my point is this: even if I was an enemy to Islam, and I wanted to teach you about Islam, I would still have to tell you certain things. So the question is this is why you're being brainwashed. The reason why you're being brainwashed is this. If it's been 15 years and they've been telling you about Islam, there's certain things there's certain things you should know about Islam and Muslims straight away. After 15 years, if you've been in a class, yes, and they've been teaching you geography for 15 years about Europe, you should know certain things instinctively. But if I ask you now with Channel 5, what's it, BBC, ITV, Channel 2, they've been teaching about you for Islam for, 15 years, 16 years, 14 years. And I ask you, what does the word Muslim mean? Nobody knows. He's a Christian. No, don't play games with me, Chris. Is it Chris? Chris, you come in every week. I'm not asking you.
You said no one else.
Chris, don't play games. I know, because you're Muslim.
There's been Muslim terrorists attacks every week.
There's been we're not in America. We are not in America. This is not Fox News.
You're saying it's fiction. It's not fiction.
Okay.
It's happening in Paris, in Germany.
Okay, the point is, I'm gonna come to. I know this gentleman. I'm gonna come. The point I'm trying to say, and I'm sure you understand. The vast majority, brother, please. Muslims, if you want to help me, just keep quiet. I've been doing this for 10 years. I know exactly what I'm doing. You speaking just makes it worse. So the vast majority of people don't know what, and even though they've heard about Muslims for 15 years, 16 years, they don't know what the word Muslim means, and they don't know what the word Islam means. So that means that people are giving you biased information. Because even if you're my enemy, and you're teaching me about Islam, I should at least know what Islam means and Muslim means. But the fact that all of you people in this first world, in this democratic state, don't know what don't know, calm down. He's another regular. I'm gonna deal with him later. The fact that you don't know what the word Muslim means, and the fact that you don't know what Islam means, is that people are feeding you ignorance. Now let me just.
Well, I don't think they're ignorant. We know 9/11 happened. We know the atrocities in Paris happened.
Let me just clarify why terrorism isn't from Islam. And after Roger, where is Roger? He's gone. After this gentleman, I will deal with you. Yes?
Deal with
And I will give you all the time. Yeah, because we're not strangers, are we? We've spoken before. You're a regular here, ain't you?
Ain't I?
You see what is it? It's amazing. This man. It's amazing. This man comes out every week. He never contributes to anything. He just attacks people. But don't worry, I will give him his 15 minutes of fame. So anyway, the point I'm trying to say, let me explain to you.
The CIA did it then.
Let me explain. Brother. Just ignore him. Guys! Chris!
I don't think the CIA murdered 4,000 of their own people.
Chris!
Oh, they did.
Chris!
Where'd you read that on?
You know me, yes? You know me, Chris, yeah? I can deal with him. He's like a bee, he's just looking for attention. Because he knows he can't. When I stood up here, there was nobody here. Nobody. And I just spoke. If people listen, they listen. If they don't, they don't. Yes? There were people that better than me that used to call people to Islam, and no one listened to them. But he can't get allowed to speak about his beliefs and stuff because no one will listen. So he just hijacks the crowd. But don't worry, my religion tells me to have patience with elderly people. So I will be patient.
All they do is resort to abuse.
How did I abuse you? How did I abuse you?
Elderly people.
Are you older than me?
I think I probably am.
Okay, so you're my elder, yes? I'm trying. See, no matter what I say, he has to perceive it in a bad way. The Prophet said to us, he who doesn't respect the elders and he who doesn't have mercy on the youth is not from us. So I was trying to implement the teaching of my Prophet. And as you're my elder...
From 2,000 years ago.
So what? It's a good rule. So what? Is treating elderly people a bad thing? See, he just wants to argue. See this man's heart? He just wants to argue. He's dying. He's a Muslim. I've got to get him on something.
Terrorist. I'm asking you questions and you can't handle it without giving abuse.
Don't worry. Everyone can see what type of person you are. It's going on YouTube.
Here we go again.
Anyway.
Why don't you stick to the argument?
You keep on interrupting. Anyway, the point is this. The point I'm trying to say, look, anyone knows, yes? Let me just show you why suicide bombings and these things are not from Islam. Anyone knows anything about Muslims, we try to pray 5 times a day. It only takes 5 minutes of prayer, but because we live on this earth, for example, if someone holds the door open for us, you'd say thank you. If someone gives you a drink, you say thank you. So as Muslims, we don't believe that this universe is an accident, yeah? Like a lot of atheists, they believe there was just a big bang. No intelligence, no power, and nothing caused the big bang. And then all this summertime, watertime, photosynthesis, evaporation, it just happened by fluke. They believe that. We don't. As logical, intelligent human beings, we realize there's a creator. And we. Oh, let me finish. Sir, after. Sir, look, I speak to atheists and evolutionists every week. Sir, Okay, so you disagree with what I'm saying, yes? Okay, sir. I will give, my name is Jason by the name, what's your name? William. After this gentleman, I will give you all the time in the world. If Roger don't cut, yes? Okay, him. Yeah, but don't worry, he's going to be very short. Okay. No, but okay, Roger, you really disagree.
You're not dealing with an
Roger. Okay, so William, me and you disagree. Hold on. I believe that evolution believes in fruit. You don't.
Evolution was
the Big Bang. The Big Bang, yes? William.
We can talk.
No, the person that is interrupting me is
I don't think it's going to keep the crowd going.
Okay, so William, we disagree on about how the Big Bang happened, yes? Yes?
No, you said photosynthesis and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
People believe it's inaccurate.
Okay, so you disagree with my statement, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and I 100% agree with my statement. So we will deal with it in a civilized manner after I talk to the general. After I talk to him. Should I give him a go? I'll think about it. We might skip him because he's rude, but I'm not sure. Yeah, but I'll get back to you. Yeah, I'm gonna be here all day. Okay. So the point I was trying to say, yes. Take 5. Okay. The point. Listen, if you don't like it, you can go. You will not be missed, my friend. If you've got things to do, if you're busy, if you've got to see someone, then adios amigo. It's not a problem.
I'm sure you'd like.
But you've got nothing to do, so you're gonna be here. Listen. So anyway, the point I was trying to make. Why terrorism and suicide bombing and all this stuff is not from Islam. It's very simple. As Muslims, like I said, we do not believe this world is an accident. We try to show our gratitude by praying 5 times a day. It only takes about 5-10 minutes and so forth, yes? To show gratefulness to our God for our eyesight, for our food, for our oxygen, and so forth. Okay, if you don't know as well, as Muslims, we don't believe, yes, that we're allowed to have tattoos. Our book tells us, and our Prophet tells us not to have tattoos. Why? Because we believe our body is a gift from God, and by defacing it or damage it, you're being disrespectful to God and you're harming yourself. But that's not a problem. I don't expect you to believe in that because you ain't Muslims. But I want to ask you a question. If we pray 5 times a day, yes, and we believe it's hard, it's a major sin to get a tiny tattoo on our body, a small tattoo. How can we pray 5 times a day and blow our whole selves up? How does that make sense? If our religion tells us that you can't even get a tattoo, yeah, how does it become permissible to blow ourselves up? And this is in the Quran in the sense of our prophets. But hold on. May I finish? Can I have a little bit? Can I have a little bit of democracy? Can I have a little bit of freedom? So what I'm trying to say to you is that, look, at the end of the day, I've come down there to clarify what Islam. Why? Because we don't have no big TV channels. Me and the hundreds and thousands of Muslims I know that are just working, trying to pay our bills, trying to get our kids through school stuff. We don't own no channels. A bomb goes off somewhere and all of a sudden, a guy comes on TV with a hat like mine, a bed like mine, shirt like mine, a clothing like mine. And then he starts saying, I'm going to bring Sharia to this country. I'm going to force your wife to wear burqa. I'm going to kill all the non-Muslims. Now, this guy, if you're a tourist here, you won't know who he is. But there's a guy called Anjem Chowdhury, yes? Now, Anjem Chowdhury, every time something happened, they used to always put him on ITV, BBC and stuff like that, and he used to say all this stuff, yeah? Now, first of all, I never chose Anjem Chowdhury. My brothers, we never chose Anjem Chowdhury. The thousands of Muslims I know, we never chose them to go on TV. Now, you would think, why did the media choose this person? Now, any of you, just common sense.
We've just been convicted.
Let me finish.
Most Muslims don't like me.
No, they don't, Chris. They don't, Chris. You're right. But the point is this. Why did they choose him? Look, you would think just logically, yeah, that the spokesman for Islam, one should know Arabic, yes? The main spokesman in Europe, in England, speaking for behalf of the thousands and the millions of Muslims, or the billions of Muslims in the world. 1, he should know Arabic. Anjem Chowdhury doesn't know Arabic. 2, he should at least have enough support that he has a mosque. He doesn't even have a mosque, not a small one, not a tiny one. He has a mosque nowhere. So how a bomb goes off? And they bring him on ITV channel for this, that, and the other. And he's speaking about, we're going to bring Sharia to this country. We're going to force your wife to wear burqas. We're going to kill all the non-Muslims. He doesn't have a mosque. So how did he become our spokesman? He can't speak Arabic, so how did he become our spokesman?
Who says that he's your spokesman? Maybe he's just...
Well, if an incident happens and every time Antam Chowdhury comes on TV and he looks exactly like us, you're going to perceive him as our spokesman. So that's my point. Anyway, my point now. I want to get back to... Yeah, Roger's not here, so I'll get back to you. Okay. So, you would say you're agnostic, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a Jewish background, but I'm also a physicist, so I can have the scientific argument or I can have the Abrahamic.
This is going to be beautiful. I mean,
but actually, that's not the point. The point I was making is, you were saying that most people don't know what Muslim means.
The word Muslim.
Yeah, but most people don't know what the word Hindu means, or the word Sikh, or the word capitalist, or the word Marxist.
Okay.
So, and all of those get used all the time.
Okay. Do you know why this is a weak argument, sir?
You're going to say before.
The reason why I say this is a weak argument is because Hindus are not in the news every day, are they?
Capitalists are, or
No,
Marxists.
my friend.
And people that always have a character.
Where's your name again, Roger?
Dean.
Huh?
You didn't ask my name.
There's too many guys.
Dean, you didn't actually ask.
Sorry, my name's Jason.
Hi.
Okay, Dean, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, bro. Thanks. Okay. And I have the camera because this short little budget camera is the only interaction that we have with non-Muslims. Because like I said, Antam Chowdhury is going to be in all the big channels, so I have to film my own stuff and put on YouTube.
Good.
Okay, so basically, you said, your first argument, sir,
yes.
You said, people don't know what the word Muslims means, yes?
Or other things.
Or other things, yeah? Like Hindus, you said.
Hindus,
they
or
don't
capitalist, or Marxist, or whatever.
Okay.
People are ignorant.
No problem. My point was this, Dean, yes? My point was is that 9/11 happened, yes? And it was associated with Muslims, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so people believe that Muslims did 9/11, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. What is wrong with you? I'm trying to answer this question.
Well, you're saying it as if it's some sort of work of fiction or something.
It's all right.
No, but this is what most people don't
worry,
understand.
I'm more than capable
It was
of
Muslims and
arguing my
non-Muslims
corner.
that did it. So why can't people have
Look, okay, look, do you know what? My friend, I'm trying to explain something to him, yes? We're trying to have a civil conversation. Can you wait until I finish? If he disagrees with anything...
No, it don't work like that.
If he's... So we're not going to have manners, no?
It's not a question of manners. Somebody makes a statement which is...
Okay, can he speak? Can he speak for himself?
You are being
I'm not
disrespectful
speaking
of
for
me.
him, I'm speaking for me.
You are being
Okay,
disrespectful of me, and I'm better at arguing than
He's
you
an
are.
adult, yes?
I do it for a living.
He's an adult, yes? Is he an adult? Do you know,
Yeah.
forgive me, yeah?
he an
Look,
adult?
I'm sure you're able, yes, if you disagree with me.
I can disagree with you. On my own, without his help.
Okay, thank you.
I'm probably
No, I'm not
better.
helping you, chum. I'm speaking for myself.
Oh, he's getting angry.
No, kids.
This
come on.
guy's got issues. Listen, okay.
9/11 was committed
Release the tension. Release the tension. Chill out, man. Release it. Listen.
I see I see your point.
So the point was is that, okay, let's just say Muslims did 9/11, yeah? Yeah?
You're the people that are brainwashed
calm
if you
down.
don't think the Muslims did it.
Chris,
Oh, I agree there.
Subsect.
Chris,
You're saying the CIA did it.
Chris, I know about Building 7. I know about all this stuff. But I can't, this is not the point I'm trying to make, yes? I'm not trying to make, I know what you're saying about...
Yeah, but it's important that I have to say this. I think sooner people actually understand it was both sides,
look,
the quicker it will be for people to bring...
But Chris, do you understand? In this short space of time, it's too much to go into.
Yeah.
I'm willing to concede that okay, people believe Muslims did it. It's funny how the people on the plane were gambling in strip clubs and doing all this stuff if they were doing it because they hate the American way of life. It's no, but anyway, that's a whole different... Hold on. But I want to say there's lots of things around 9/11. But my point is this, let's say Muslims did 9/11. Yes? No doubt about it. Let's just say Muslims did 9/11. Okay. Muslims, obviously, since 9/11, Muslims have been on the TV more than Hindus, yes? Every day.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Okay, so the point I was trying to say... Hold on, Mr. Christian.
I've got a good argument coming, don't worry.
These are Christian manners.
It was the American government.
I'm speaking to this gentleman.
I've got a good argument coming, don't worry. Hold your horses.
Do you know what's sad? Everyone is talking. Everyone perceives us Muslims, yes? Everyone perceives us Muslims, yes? But Chris, my friend, you want to help me, yeah? I know it's frustrating because you want justice. You want for people to be... I can deal with it. I've been doing this for years, yeah? please, I know you're trying to help me, yeah?
Very good.
Oh, if I'm not very good, why are you here? Go! Go! You go! Because you're a lonely son!
Who are you preaching to? Your Muslim friends here, or are you preaching to?
No,
We're having a discussion.
anyway, the point, see, do you know what's hard for me? Is that people accuse us of being fanatics, extremists, people that are emotional, people don't want to have a conversation and discussion. And when we come here, we try to have one-on-ones. We have a lot of atheists and Christians and stuff who just try and clamp down our speech.
Telling the truth.
Anyway,
He's making a point though.
okay, so the point I was trying to say, the reason why I say that the media is being biased, and you said to me, look, there's certain words, and I said, look, if it's been 15 years and they've been teaching, even if I was an enemy to Islam, if I was teaching about people, about Muslims and Islam for 15 years, 14 years, there's certain basic things they should know.
They're not really teaching though, are they?
No, but they're explaining about Islam, yes? They're giving background, yes?
Yeah, poorly. Which a lot of people don't listen to.
Exactly, so what I'm trying to say is that even if you're not that educated, if you've been watching the news for 15 years, the news should have at least told you what a Muslim is and what Islam means. That's not too much to ask, is it?
But I'll draw another analogy here, right? So 2008 crash and Lehman's going bankrupt gets blamed on capitalists, big letter capitalists. But actually, those were particular subset of capitalists who were, to use your words, going to gambling and going to strip clubs and all the rest of it. And yet most people don't really understand what proper capitalism is all about. So I can see where your argument is,
but most people,
but I would argue that is true of lots of groups.
But my friend,
get vilified.
But my friend, most people perceive 9/11 as much worse as what happened with Lehman's. You agree?
Some do, some don't. Mate.
No, the vast majority of people. If you watch.
One's been 15 years.
Excuse me. I don't think you would say yes at work, that Lehman and 9/11.
No, the whole financial crash and everything.
I understand that, but what I'm trying to say to you, as a whole,
both were globe-shaking events.
If you ask people in a whole from any country, what is worse?
I'm drawing an analogy.
My friend, I'm trying to say to you, if you ask the majority of people what was worse, 9/11 or the Lehman's crash, yes, they will say 9/11. Because whether it's not, but when you look at it emotionally, they're going to say 9/11. So do you understand why I'm saying? Okay, so I've clarified that point. Now, I want to ask you a question, sir.
Dean.
When you
Dean. Jason, right.
Would you say that you believe, as a Muslim, I believe in God, yes? As you know. And I believe that God created mankind and he created animals, yeah? I don't believe in evolution, yes? Okay, do you believe in evolution?
I believe in evolution, and I probably believe in the Big Bang.
Probably.
But I've got that's because I've got a degree in quantum physics, and I know enough to know
if you've got a degree in quantum physics, then just say property. You did do that well, did you?
I'm not going to bore everyone here with why I think that you have.
Look, Dean.
Well, that wouldn't bore me. I'd be interested.
Dean, look. Okay, so look, as a Muslim, I believe God created us, yes? And I believe he created mankind and he gave us a conscience, yes? And he gave us, he gave us, how can I say, a conscience and a mind and a heart to know right and wrong, yes? And I believe he created animals and they're different from us, yes? So you believe in evolution, my friend, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I want to ask you a question, yeah? Because I speak to atheists every week in this park, and most of them, because atheism is made to look so intelligent and so wise and so special. But when I meet atheists in a park, evolutionists in a park, I ask them some basic questions and they can't answer.
No, I'm not an evolutionary biologist.
Okay, but the point is this.
I know I know enough to make an argument go.
If we were a monk, because evolutionists don't believe that we were a monkey, yes? They believe we were like a monkey type, yes? Ape, yeah? Okay, I want to ask you a question. If we evolved, yeah? Are you saying that we got our conscience by accident?
Conscience or consciousness?
Our conscience.
Conscience. That's actually an interesting question. I do not know where, if you look back to Australopithecus and various other interim pre-hominids, I do not know at what point they became self-aware.
I'll give you a bit.
I don't know that.
Dean, let me give you a bit. Dean, let me give you a bit of advice, yeah?
Yeah.
Use terms that the average person can.
Okay.
No, wait, Dean. Can you hear me out? I haven't finished my advice.
Neanderthal.
No.
Neanderthal. People have heard the word Neanderthal.
Dean, hear me out, yeah? I want to have a proper conversation with you, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, when you're speaking, yeah?
I do it for a living.
Speak in terms that everyone can understand, yes?
Sometimes
I understand what you're saying, but not everyone researches evolution, yes? Okay, I'm asking you a question. If I believe God created I believe in Adam and Eve. I believe in mankind. And I'm not ashamed of it. I'm proud that I believe in God, and I'm proud that I'm not atheist, and I'm proud that I believe in this. Allah says in the Quran, فَأَلَّمْ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. Have knowledge that there's no God worthy of worship. So we're told in Islam to have knowledge before we believe or before we speak. Okay, so I believe in God created us as men and women with conscience, and He created animals and they don't have a conscience. You believe that there's no God, yes?
It's unproven.
Okay.
I'll leave it at that.
So you're not sure if there's a God, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so there was a big bang.
But I don't buy the God of Genesis.
I'm not a Christian.
Yeah, or whatever.
Don't say whatever because you don't know what the Quran says.
I don't believe
friend,
the Abrahamic
friend,
strict interpretation of the creation of the universe and everything in it.
My friend, you can go if you're busy. You can go. Listen. Okay, what I'm trying to say to you, look, the Quran is not like the Bible, yes? So don't take your misconception and apply it to us, yes? And I know you ain't read the Quran.
No, I haven't. You're right.
So don't say, yeah, well, it doesn't matter, the Genesis, whatever it is. It's not whatever it is. The Quran and the Bible, they're completely different. Yeah? For example, the Bible says that God created the world in 6 days and He rested on the 7th. As Muslims, we don't believe God has a break, have a Kit Kat. We don't believe that God rests. Yes? Okay, so look, okay, so you're not sure if there's a God, yes? So you believe there was a Big Bang, yes?
Which could have been triggered by quantum uncertainty, or possibly a creator, or someone setting up a computer program. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't prove it.
Scientists actually say before the Big Bang there was nothing, yes?
You could argue that the word before doesn't have any meaning
because
time came into existence as well.
But scientists say before the Big Bang there was nothing, yes?
No. Before is a meaningless term.
Excuse me. Scientists say that before the Big Bang there was no
you can't
thing.
use the word before.
Excuse me. Do the scientists? Excuse me. My friend, maybe you don't know. Research what the scientists say. I disagree with the scientists, yes? But the scientists say before there was. The scientists say before. The scientists say before the Big Bang there was nothing. I think that's illogical because nothing can't cause a Big Bang. But anyway, the point is this.
Nothing about evolution.
Hey, brother. Excuse me. Are you brother? Are you
Okay,
brother?
the scientists know nothing about evolution.
Brother, please. Thank you.
The scientists are wrong.
Hold on, brother. Okay, brother, you don't have to stay here. You don't have to stay if you don't want to. But don't interrupt, please.
Anyone against me shouldn't
Am I? Well, you interrupted my speech, so I think you're rude. Yeah, and he's in. Do you know what? Aki, if you ain't got Aki, if you don't.
Say sorry.
Aki, if
Say sorry and then
you ain't got Sabah.
Say sorry.
Sabah.
Say sorry, brother.
Ikhlas.
Brother, say sorry.
Do you know what?
Say sorry and then
Do you know what?
I swear by Allah, if you say sorry, I'm going. And also, you know nothing about evolution.
Learn some manners. Be quiet. Okay. Speak, because we're in Speaker's Corner. It doesn't mean you have the right to interrupt. Okay.
You're not going to change.
Okay. Dean. Brother, why don't you get a chair and stand up there? You know why? Exactly. You clown. Yes, exactly. No one was this. Okay, so Dean.
You're somewhere else.
Another Christian. It's the attack. It's a trinity of interruptions.
Wait, before you
Okay.
Can you stop calling people Christians? You assume everybody's Christian.
No, but 9 times out of 10, the people that interrupt me are atheist and Christian, and you've witnessed that. So anyway, the point is this.
Well, they're never Muslims, are they? You're not allowed to interrupt.
So Dean, what I'm trying to say to you, yeah, I'm answering you. Okay, so you believe that you're not sure what happened at the beginning, yeah, but you say that okay, we was a type of species, yes?
Yes. There's a good probability we're all living in a computer simulation.
Okay, so Dean, I don't believe I'm living in a computer simulation. Maybe you do. I'm asking you a question. Did we get a conscience by accident?
People don't have conscience.
No, but I'm asking Dean.
Yes.
It probably came along with self-awareness.
Brother, excuse me, can you?
And I am.
Thank you. Okay, Dean, it's amazing, Dean. I'm asking you a question, yes? As adults, yeah, whatever we believe, yeah, we have to analyze what we believe, yes? And we're calm down. Okay, we have to analyze what we believe, Dean. So, Dean, I'm asking you a question. Sorry,
They
sir.
tell them this is black, you should say it's black. Even if it's white, you should say black.
Thank you.
How do you define
Okay,
conscience?
Dean. Okay, I'm asking you a question. I believe that God created mankind and animals.
Right.
Mankind have conscience. Animals.
What do you mean by
Hold on. You don't know what conscience is?
I do. I
Okay.
want to find out if you
Okay,
do.
the thing that tells you, for example, we know rape is wrong. For example, let me explain to you. You asked me to explain, yeah? Okay, for example, when a gorilla or a lion or tiger or bear, yes, when they steal from each other, yes, or they kill each other, or they take each other's property, it's not wrong because they don't have a conscience. Yes? If I now, it's amazing. Excuse me. Hold on, sir. I'm speaking to him. May I finish? Are you an atheist, by the way? Except what, Mr. Atheist?
I know this stuff.
Excuse me. Do you believe in democracy?
Yes.
Do you believe in equal opportunities?
Yes.
Okay, you're not more important than him, are you?
I'm kind of more than
Hold on. Oh, no, but are you more important than him?
And this subject, I'm
Excuse me, are you more important? I never asked you if you're. I never asked you. Look, I never asked you if you're more intelligent than him. I said, are you more important than him? Are you more important than him?
Why don't you talk to somebody who knows this subject?
Hold on. Shh. Hold on.
I know this subject.
You know? No, I never. It's amazing. Atheists. See what I'm saying? Atheists are supposed to be such intelligent people, and they're supposed to be.
Oh, no, they're not.
Hold on.
Yeah, it is.
Chris,
Believe me.
they're supposed to be about democracy and freedom of speech. This guy was here, yes? He said, I want to speak to you. I finished my point and I directed to him. Yes? Because he put up his hand like he knew what he was speaking about. So I came to him now. Now I'm speaking to him, and I'm sure he's an adult, yes? And then this guy's interrupting. Look, I will speak to him, yes? And don't worry, I will speak to you, yes?
This man has made it clear he's not an evolutionary biologist.
Hold on.
This man probably is.
Excuse me, you said you believe in evolution.
Yes. But I am not a scientist
No,
with
but
the
you
details.
said, my friend, look, you said you definitely believe in evolution. So obviously before you believed it, yes, you've done your research, yes?
I have done some research, but I'm not a biologist, so I can't research biology.
Did you do enough research to find out it was true?
Yes. Because there are people like this gentleman who are experts who I can believe.
Okay, well, the whole thing is, if you've done enough research to know it's true, you must have enough knowledge to speak about to someone like me, because I'm not a scientist.
Absolutely.
I'm not a scientist. Yes. So the whole thing is that he wasn't there when you were studying, yes, and you were filtering it out, yes, because most people don't. Most people haven't really studied evolution. They've just been told it, watched a few documentaries, and they believe it blindly.
Because there's overwhelming evidence that it's true.
Like Dean.
Your religion, there's no evidence.
But the point is this.
Nothing at all.
The point is this. Okay, Dean. I'm asking you a question. As human beings, like I said, I believe that
You believe it because you were taught to believe it as a child.
You know what?
Believe it without
Anyway,
question.
so the whole thing is this, yeah? The point I'm trying to say to you, as a Muslim, we proudly believe that there's a God, and that God created mankind, man and woman, yes?
You said this.
And that he gave man and woman conscience, yes? And he created animals who ain't got conscience. So we say as Muslims, when a lion, tiger or bear or something kills another animal, we don't say it's